University's Center for Psychiatric Rehabilitation's goal is to connect our viewers with supportive resources in the community and to help individuals enhance their career development and overall well-being. Everyone can be successful with the right support.
In the last ditch, I think of you. In the last ditch, I will be true.
Hello, I'm Kim Bissett, and I'm here to help you get a job, change jobs, or advance in the job you currently have. Welcome to Employment for All, where we feel that everyone can be successful with the right supports. We're very excited to have two very special guests with us today, two certified peer specialists. Welcome, Scott. We're very excited to have you. Scott Francis, you're a certified peer specialist with the Transformation Center. And we have Maria Carlson. She is with the PAC team of Baycove Human Services.
Thank you for having us.
We're very excited to have you both here. So tell us a little bit about yourselves. Let's start with you, Scott.
Well, I'm really grateful to be here today, and I appreciate you asking us to be here. I just moved to Boston, and I'm from originally New Bedford, Mass. And I came up here to work at the Transformation Center and be closer to Maria Carlson.
Fantastic, fantastic. So Maria, tell us a little bit about you.
So my name is Maria, and I grew up in Brookline, just really close to Boston. And I don't know, I guess I'll say what I'm interested in a little bit. I love being outside and playing sports, and I care about the environment. I went to school for, I don't know, sustainable living, so helping the environment and communities. And I just got engaged to Scott last November, so that's not why we're on the show. But
it's another form of networking. We'll talk a little bit about that.
And I love my work, and I guess we'll talk about the work in a little bit. So
I'm also a Patriots season ticket holder, and I'm an avid Patriots fan, and I'm really fired up about the season.
All right, fantastic. That's important to put together. Yeah, it's very important, very important. We know because we're moving on from baseball. We don't want to talk about that. We're going to really focus our efforts on the football season. Fantastic. Great. Well, let's talk a little bit more about your jobs. Let's hear about what you do.
I work for the Transformation Center, and I really love my job. It gives me an opportunity to interact with so many wonderful people, and I'm really involved with a certified peer specialist training program that I went through. So it's great to be able to be a trainer in that and help people get certified and to help them work in the mental health system.
Terrific. Oh, terrific. So Maria, tell us a little bit about what you do.
I work at Baycove Human Services, which is an amazing organization, and I work on the PAC team, which stands for Program of Assertive Community Treatment. And it's an outreach team, and we work with people all over Boston who are having challenges in a lot of different areas of life, who are on a recovery process, and often in mental health recovery and substance abuse recovery. And it's a wonderful team of different kinds of specialists, and including a psychiatrist and housing specialist, substance abuse specialist, and then I'm the recovery specialist. So I work individually with people that we work with, and I also work on the team to help the team culture be more recovery-oriented. And I also lead a recovery group, which I love.
Oh, cool. Okay. So a certified peer specialist is really a representative, someone with lived experience with psychiatric disability that helps people move forward in their recovery.
Exactly.
Okay. Yep. And how did you get involved, Scott, in the recovery movement?
Well, it's a good question. I applied for a job as a peer specialist. I had worked in mental health services as a residential counselor, as an outreach counselor, and then I found out about this position, and it's just been fantastic. So through working on a PAC team, like Maria does, I was working in New Bedford, and I was introduced to this concept of recovery from mental health, and after I started working there for about 5 months, I applied to become a certified peer specialist, and at that training, that is when the first time I heard that someone can recover from mental health diagnosis. And
wow.
And I always heard that people could recover from substance abuse, but that message that people can recover from mental health condition really was wonderful. And becoming involved with that recovery movement, I was able to connect with my peers for the first time, and that was really empowering.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Very good. So tell us a little bit how you got involved, Maria.
Well, I was at a day program in Framingham, which was also a really wonderful day program called Programs for People. And it was really helpful in a lot of different ways. And there was a wonderful woman there who was also a member at the program. It was kind of like a clubhouse slash day program. And we were in some groups together and we became friends. And she was involved in the recovery movement. And she was kind of a leader in the movement and started telling me about it and told me about the peer facilitation training, which is where you get trained to become a peer facilitator. So, and facilitate groups, recovery groups in state hospitals. So I went to Westboro State Hospital and led a couple different recovery groups there, and it was wonderful. And I just loved the work, helping people, and I loved being just part of groups and part of just that inspirational kind of peer support. And then I actually went to Mass PRA conference, the Psych Rehab, Mass Psych Rehab conference. And I actually saw Scott speaking because he was speaking for the first time. And he was very inspirational. He was talking about the job as a peer specialist. And that's actually when I decided that I wanted to be a peer specialist. And it's just been, and so then I got the job at Bay Cove, and I was on the board of directors for the Transformation Center for a little while. And I don't know, just it's been a wonderful movement, and it's really just inspirational for a lot of people, and it's been really supportive for me. And so I guess that's how I got involved in some things that I really like about it.
Fantastic. No, that's really important to think about. Let's talk about the power of someone with lived experience to be a role model. We were talking earlier about Roger Bannister, and tell us about Roger Bannister. You had seen the movie.
Roger Bannister decided to set out to reach a goal that he could run a 4-minute mile, and a lot of people doubted him, but instead he listened to his own wisdom and worked hard and developed the skills, and with dedication, he was able to break that barrier.
Right, and the one part I love about that story is after he did it, so many people broke that record. Yeah. So many people, you know, everyone before said, no way, you can't do the 4-minute mile. And similar to recovery, so many people said, oh no, you know, people can't recover, it's a downhill slope. But that's what the importance of a person who with lived experience, a certified peer specialist, to say, to carry that message of hope and to carry that living example.
Yeah, and one of the ways that we do that is by sharing our recovery story and to share what obstacles we've overcome and what type of skills, supports, and resources we've used to do that, and also to talk about the strengths that have been developed and what's helped us change, and you know, what have we learned from the whole experience. And that can have a huge impact on people.